this side of the trail is a lot more open than the other side. There's one spot that has some forested and some shade areas, but this has a lot of exposure. But it is pretty cool to see it from the other side. Just how much it can change in just a few short miles. And Sheer Rocks is right there in the middle. We're gonna make our way out to there. It's about 4 miles or so from here. Pretty awesome out here in the National Forest. Just wide open spaces, rock formations everywhere. It felt warm enough at home where I didn't bring my yellow jacket, so I got this green jacket that is still pretty warm. I'm sure I'll be fine today. It's supposed to be like 70 degrees. This section is like 5 miles each way out to Sheer Rocks. It's an elevation change of 500 feet, and it starts at 7,500 and makes your way up to just shy of 8,000 feet. I think it's really like 520 feet, and it's something like 7,480 to 7,955, which I know that that math doesn't add up, but you're up a little bit higher than the other side of segment 2, but it's just different, up a little bit higher. It's a lot drier through here too, compared to being close to the Platte River. All the snow is melted through this whole area up here, and there's no water running through here anywhere. So make sure you bring water and be prepared for all the different hikes that you go on. Well, Arvo found a ball. I don't think that belongs out here, Arvo. I was wondering what Arvo was doing back there. The strange looking plant kind of looks like a giant spider or a crab. I think it's so cool how when you come up over a little rise and you see just the land off in the distance and the trail, kind of see where you're about to go. I'll generally have my bladder and my backpack full of water, which that holds 2.5 liters of water. Enough for me and Arvo for the day for sure. And I usually don't even go through all of it. and then just a couple of snacks. But I don't really take much food on day hikes like this. My pack actually has a lot more camera and videography stuff in it. So today I have my drone with a couple of batteries, and my Canon M50 camera with a couple of lenses. I'll play with that as well too. And there's quite a bit of weight there. And then Arvo just has his pack with a little water dish in it and some poop bags. And then the rest of what I have in my pack is just general first aid stuff and some rope and some sunscreen. So I go through all that in my gear video of what I take in my pack. Now we're getting even closer. Chair Rocks is just ahead. We took the side chute over from the main trail and just kind of making our way over there. Making really good time. I've been out here for like an hour and we're almost there. It's like 5 miles. Kind of impressed with myself today. Well, as we were passing through, coming up to Chair Rocks, ran into a small herd of mule deer. So stopped and took a few pictures of them. I saw 2 when we were coming through, and then as I walked up closer, there was quite a few more of them. Probably like 6 or 7 total. There were a few off in the distance too. So I'll share those photos as I'm talking through this. Out there is cathedral spires. There's some birds of prey that are nesting out there, so we don't go out there, but pretty cool to see from out here all this jagged rock that's just pushed up into the sky from our land. Way out there in the distance is Pikes Peak, one of the 14ers that I also saw from Reynolds Park. And then this whole area all the way around out here is part of the batholith with all of the same type of rock. This whole empty area is all burn scar. It's from a fire called the Buffalo Creek Fire. Happened in 1996. So yeah, this one was, there was people that were camping through here and hiding, had to be rescued. And then part of the Colorado Trail used to be this Forest Service road and we'll take that on the way back down. There's supposed to be an old vehicle that stayed, that was left behind in the fire. So people abandoned their campsites, their vehicles, and just to get out of the fire. He said there were people that were hiding in crevices underneath the rocks as the fire blazed over them. Pretty serious stuff, and yeah, a lot of good history here too. Well, made it back to the road. I'm gonna take this back down and see if we can find that gold wing along the side. It's pretty much towards the beginning of the trail. And this road is closed down at the main road. There's a gate going across it, but I see some tire tracks through here too, so maybe they're some of the U.S. Forest Service rangers or something. You can see all the burn scar from the Buffalo Creek fire. Being up a little bit higher on the road, look down into it. We're just about back to the main road and haven't seen this gold wing that was left out here during the fire and the Buffalo Creek fire. So maybe next time we'll spot it. There's a lot to look at out here, so I'm not surprised I didn't find it, but it would be kind of something neat just to see. Well, that's about it for this one. See you next time.